Hey, this is Sherry Kirkland here with a quick little video to explain how green fuel tabs from LegacyMax work. The technology is based on the benefits received when certain organometallic catalytic compounds are quickly dissolved in your fuel. Organometallic, you might be asking, what's that? Well, it's just a fancy word for a metal bonded to some hydrocarbon chains like you see here in this picture. Really, it's a simple technology that's been around for over 15 years, but the impact they can have on your fuel usage is nothing short of a miracle. For all you techies out there, in a nutshell, the active ingredients are multifunctional combustion catalysts that include fuel surface modifiers and deposit surface modifiers. Basically, the tabs, or car vitamins as some like to call them, increase your fuel's ability to burn or combust at the molecular level. Now that might still be a little confusing, so let me explain further. A catalyst is just another fancy word that is used to describe something that helps a reaction take place at a different temperature or at a different rate. In this case, as a catalyst and a burn rate modifier, the fuel tabs allow any fuel to ignite at a much lower temperature. This lower temperature, like 200 degrees versus the higher temperature of 600, is really what saves your engine and increases the amount of fuel that you're able to burn and receive energy from. And that's what's so revolutionary about this technology. These are hot spots. If you notice this picture, this is an engine part that has a lot of damage done from these hot spots. The problem is temperatures in engine combustion chambers are uneven, and some areas don't ever reach the minimum ignition temperature. So without the fuel tab, temperatures as high as 600 or 1200 degrees are required to ignite and burn the fuel. And these high temperatures do great damage to your engine. And also, this uneven temperature problem results in some fuel molecules only being partially burned, and you end up with carbon deposits and exhaust emissions. So it's important to point out that all of this is accomplished without boosting the fuel's octane or modifying the engine management or emission systems. Basically, this is as simple as it gets. By significantly lowering the ignition point of the individual fuel molecules, much more of the fuel is completely burned, thereby extracting more energy from every molecule with almost no carbon deposits and significantly less exhaust emissions. Also, the hazardous emissions that degrade air quality, promote global warming, and that are very harmful to your health are greatly reduced. But how does this benefit you and your wallet? Well, the impact of this green fuel technology on your mileage, emissions, and maintenance is very significant and measurable. In fact, you could see a 10 to 20% increase in your mileage, because it harnesses more energy from every fuel molecule. You might also see a 40 to 70% reduction in your emissions because more of the fuel is being consumed and less of it is coming out the tailpipe. But wait, there's more. You get increased power in any fuel burning engine, and most people notice this right away. You'll have longer maintenance cycles between oil changes and filter replacements, especially on heavy equipment, and that future carbon deposit buildup is eliminated. The pre-existing carbon buildup is also eliminated, leaving your engine free of abrasive material. You'll see longer life on all components exposed to combustion, such as fuel injectors, valves, pistons, etc. But wait, there's more. If you drive one of these newer cars that requires the premium gasoline that usually costs a lot more, the 91 octane gasoline can easily be replaced by the regular 87 octane gasoline without changing performance. This can have a huge effect in your pocketbook right away. And many people ask, how long should it take before I see results? Well, the process of removing carbon deposits by the fuel tab begins immediately, but can take up to 600 hours of operating time, or 4,000 miles, before the full benefits are realized. And the actual time required actually depends on the operation history and the extent of the carbon deposit buildup and the age of the engine. What about product safety? Well, our products are registered with the Environmental Protection Agency here in the USA. But the bottom line is this can begin putting money back in your pocket today, even if you could get an increase of 2 miles per gallon. This chart represents the average use of fuel in a family or one person. It's based on 15,000 miles per year. If you could get a 2 mile per gallon gain, you could save anywhere from $5.89 to $9.49 a year. And what if you could get a 5 mile per gallon gain? That might save you $1,000 to almost $2,000 in a year's time. So, it's costing you more to not use these tabs. I encourage you to get back with the person who shared this video with you and start saving today with green fuel tabs from LegacyMax. Bye for now. This is Sherry Kirkland.